and welcome back to my Crochet for Lefties channel. Today we are going to be wrapping up our Christmas series with a Christmas wreath. And you will need a few things. You will need a hook. I am using a size 4.0 millimeter size hook. You will need some white and green yarn, some red string, a keyring that can be found at a hardware store, a pair of scissors for snipping off your ends, and a tapestry needle for weaving in all your ends. So once you have all of those materials, let's head over to the table and get started. See you soon! For this project, I am just using a simple DIY keyring, and you can find this anywhere in a crafting store or in a hardware store. And what you want to do is, once you've created a slip knot with your working yarn, just grab that yarn and pull it up to where the yarn is underneath the tail. And what you want to do now is chain 3. And 1, 2, and 3. So once you've got a chain of 3, you want to start double crocheting an even amount of number all the way around this ring, and that will hide the middle. And when you start, it might be a little hard because you are not really working with the fabric, you are working with a ring. And because my ring is metal, it will want to move around. And just remember, you want to do an even amount of double crochets. And depending on how big or how small your keyring is, it may end up being 30 double crochets or 40 or less. So when you have an even amount, I will come back and help you start the edge of your Christmas wreath. Just take your time going along that ring. And once you've got the hang of it, you can make these in about half an hour, or you get really fast in 15 minutes. So I am at the end of my row. I now want to slip stitch right into the top of the chain 3. And that chain 3 will be counting as my first double crochet of the round. And I forgot to tell you guys that at the very beginning. Finish it off with a slip stitch. Grab your white yarn and chain 1. And we will be creating the free stitch for the rest of this project. And chain 1. So once you've changed to your white yarn, you will want to snip off your green yarn and just work the tail into the wreath as you work along the edge. So that in order to start the wreath stitch, you are going to chain 1 and do a single crochet into the same stitch where you joined. And because you change colors, it might be a little difficult to push that hook through, and a little bit difficult to pull that loop through. Do a single crochet, chain 2, go back into that same stitch, and create another single crochet. And there is your little V-stitch. You then want to skip the next stitch and repeat that pattern all over again. So skip this stitch, go right into the next one, and single crochet. And this is why you want to have an even amount of number when you're crocheting into the ring. Chain 2, and single crochet back into that same space. And you're just going to do this all the way until we reach the last stitch. Skip this stitch, go into the next one. Single crochet, chain 2, go back into that same space, and single crochet. Now we'll meet you back when you're at your last V-stitch. So I have just completed my last V-stitch, and I am ended up with a false stitch. That looks like that. And that is correct. So what you want to do now is finish up your row with a slip stitch right into that very first stitch that you made. Yarn over, and then pull up your loop to where it's about 4 inches or so, or 2.5, just well enough for a tail. Take your yarn, snip it off, and you're done with the crocheting part. So the loop that you left is going to serve as your little hanger, and what you want to do to secure it is just create a simple knot and then tighten it by pulling it like that, and then it will just chain on the tree. To add decorations to it, you want to take your tapestry needle and some red string or yarn, insert it through the back, and you can either do berries or a ribbon. And for myself, I'm just gonna do a little ribbon thing around the ring and then create a little bow. And there we go. Now we'll meet you back when it's all finished. Ta-da! So this is what your little wreath should look like at the end of your red string. Or if you use red yarn, either one is pretty good. And if you can see, I finished it off with a little red bow. So next week is Christmas, and we are all going to be pretty busy celebrating it, so we will not do a video that week. So Merry Christmas, and have a great vacation. And I will see you all the week after that. See you soon!